This is my first video that I'm doing for YouTube from my brand new house, and as you can see, it was absolutely worth the wait. One of the most recurrent questions I've been getting all across social media is, how do I navigate Halloween? Now, let's be clear, this Halloween might look a whole lot different in your part of the country or elsewhere than it did last year. We know that candy sales are expected to be $324 million this year, up 4.8% from last year alone. And what people are most concerned about is not the candy, they're most concerned about avoiding weight gain. So we're going to talk about some strategies about that, but preemptively, I'm going to share that the most popular candy when I asked across Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram were Reese's peanut butter cups. And there are a lot of reasons you want to avoid these, and not just because of your waistline. I want you to really be focused on the good, better, bet philosophy, meaning that we want to be, mindful of the fact this is the holiday season. The average American gains 1 to 2 pounds per week between Halloween and New Year's, and we want you to help avoid that. So I want you to make better choices. If you have or you choose to eat a Reese's peanut butter cup, I would have 1 or 2, let it be gone and move forward. But if you want to have a better choice, I'm going to give you some manufacturers. This is not a sponsored post. I'm going to give you some manufacturers that have cleaner ingredients that still taste great. So the subs for the Reese's peanut butter cup include Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cups, very popular with the hubs and with my younger son who does not have a peanut allergy. I would also recommend Theo. They also have an organic peanut butter cup that is really, really good. 2 more options. Lily's dark chocolate peanut butter cups are sweetened with stevia, so less net impact on your blood sugar. And lastly, for my older son who does have a nut allergy, Freeze to Be makes a sunflower seed butter cup that he loves. Next option is a brand called Unreal. Now, these are not low sugar, but they are cleaner ingredients than most conventional candies that are out there. This is a dark chocolate coconut bars. These are a favorite in my house. Another good option are skinny dipped almonds. If you're not oxalate sensitive, they have a lot of different varieties. This just happens to be the dark chocolate and sea salt, which is a personal favorite of mine. 10 carbs per serving, 4 grams of sugar, a whole lot less than most conventional brands. Now I'm gonna give a plug to Who. I love Who chocolate. They make really nice options. My favorite is salty. They also have an almond butter with puffed quinoa and simple dark chocolate, clean ingredients, no junk. And my husband's personal favorite from them is the chocolate covered hunks. It's almond and sea salt. As you can see, there's a running theme. Dark chocolate with sea salt really brings out the flavors of both. I'm also gonna bring up 2 lesser known companies. This is Yak's 4 horse meeples of the apocalypse. It's a peanut butter chocolate. There's also this other option, Chipotle and cinnamon, a dark chocolate bar, small. You won't go overboard with portion sizes. My older son with a nut allergy wanted me to mention this brand in particular. This is Enjoy Life. These are allergy-free chocolates. He actually likes this one. This is the dark chocolate minis. They have a lot of different varieties. They are actually hard to come by right before Halloween. Next, I'm gonna bring up Smart Sweets. These are gummy worms without all the junk, another good option. And there's one particular store where you can kind of find a lot of more natural options. It's called Natural Candy Store. No affiliation with them. They have Lake Champlain organic dark chocolate squares. Again, very popular, themed for Halloween. They also have an organic dark chocolate almond and sea salt. Lastly, there are a couple other smaller companies. This is Thompson's Crispy Milk Chocolate. And then this is Amanda's Own Confections. This is another allergen-free option. So lots of good options. There will be a PDF download that will come underneath this video, so don't worry about having to write it all down. We'll make sure we make it easy for you. Now, when it comes to avoiding weight gain, I want you to think about good, better, best. Most of us are not going to navigate Halloween without enjoying a sweet treat or 2, but you don't want to go overboard. And you want to think about what are the things that are going to offset if you decide to indulge, whether it's in a candy, it's in a dessert, a sweet drink, etc. Well, you want to make sure that if you're fasting, you can adjust your fasting window. I always recommend if you're going to a party or an event, they make sure that you have protein on board, really focus on protein and non-starchy veggies, make sure you're well hydrated, ensure you're getting in some exercise. I always say aiming for 12 to 15,000 steps a day if you can manage that, and also some strength training. And last but not least, really giving yourself grace. I think it's important for all of us to find candies or find things that we feel like we can enjoy around the holidays without going overboard. I think it's highly dependent on your personality. Some people can have a couple pieces and put it away. Others are unable to moderate. And so it's all about finding whether it's going to be some berries, whether it's going to be some yogurt, whether it's going to be chia seed pudding, finding options that you feel like you can still indulge in, but not go overboard. Now, I do have to tell you, I want to say this one more time. Lily's has these stevia sweetened options. And I find for a lot of my female clients that stevia does not impact their blood sugar quite as significantly as traditional sugar does. And so that might be a good option. You have to be careful because there's a little bit of inulin in it, which can make some people gassy. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know what you're looking forward to for my next video, which should be coming out soon.